Alright. Back, y'all. My fault. I don't know if YouTube was tweaking or what was going on, but something happened. Not too sure about it. Everywhere I go, I need a whole album. What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? Texas finest. Yes, how you doing tonight? I was just on a few moments ago and my YouTube was freezing. It was acting kind of weird, so I had to go out, come right back on, and start all over. I still got the green press. It's right here. I just don't use it because of the room that I got. Let me show you. People ask me that all the time. What did you do with the green, bro? Oh my God. It's right there. It's just a beast. And you see, right now it's making a pretty decorative t-shirt holder, but I don't have the clearance back here to swing that bad boy open. And I'm about to buy a couple of new presses. Went to Stalls this week, y'all. And mind blown. Like, I did 3 videos. My blood pressure was bad. So I got up. I knew I was sick, but there was no way that I was canceling. I'm like, I must persevere. I don't care if I am sick. Not like corona sick, but I have hypertension. So that means like my blood pressure be going out of whack sometimes. I take blood pressure pills for them. I hadn't took any blood pressure pills in like 2 or 3 days. Y'all was slipping. So when I got up that morning to go to Stalls, I felt like real heavy bog, weighed down, like very sleepy, very tired. Now I had 8 to 10 hours, so I was good. I even passed out earlier the night before. That should let me know that something was wrong, but I hopped up and I was ready to go. So I get to Stalls, y'all, and like my body is excited, or my mind is excited, but my body wasn't excited. I get in there, I'm looking at all the nice stuff they got, like the A to Z press, the Hoover press, the hat press, that IQ Fusion 360 press. What else they got? I had some little 9x13 pink press in there that maybe you can do like neck labels or something on there. But all the presses was beautiful, and it really got my mind thinking. Especially if you watch the video today, that one press, that the Hoover press that was on that stand. I need that in my life, y'all. So right now I'm doing a brand fulfillment shirt, and I'm making a couple Grizzly shirts as they did sale. If you would like to self a Grizzly t-shirt, hit my Gmail up. I'll leave them at the bottom of my videos. And if you would like any of the merch or any of the materials that I use, please use my affiliate links. So what y'all working on? What y'all getting to on this fine Friday at 6 p.m.? Whatever to the green one. What's up, Mary? How you doing? The Walla Press. Yeah, the Walla Press is something nice. Something extremely nice. Not all of them. The one seat guy, it seems to be cool, but I'm looking for now 16 by 24, at least a 24 by 24, or maybe a 40 by 40. Something I could do a little bit bigger customs on. That's the goal. Keep advancing, keep moving, keep growing. I'll move this out the way. Yep. Sorry if I'm looking up. I'm adjusting my my cut. I'm getting ready to, like I said, I'm doing a brand fulfillment and knocking out a couple of my brand. My fault, y'all. I had to take that phone call as people are placing orders while I'm on here. Um, oh, this is a large. Okay. So this is the one large you were talking about. We'll cut that in red. What y'all working on? Guy hit me with a red and black, and he said he wanted black on red. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just give you both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna make you some Kobe socks. Need to call your dig, like, what up? What's going on, Leonard? How you doing? Touch this. Ever thought about a Cameo Pro 24-inch? I got that. What's up, Best Uni? How you doing? Best Uni crew in the building. I got that 24-inch cutter from Cameo. It's pretty slick. I'm trying to get into car wraps and doing really, really big car decals. I was doing them on this little Ford, but I mean, you can do a 24-inch cut. You just have to do it sideways, and I ain't really like that. So when I got my 24-inch cutter Pro, I end up using that to make decals. I've only made one 15-inch decal, I would say, so far. We're going to do a black on red and a red on black grizzly. Hopefully that work. My comments don't never stay up. It's more than me, Frankie. It's a group of us. And, you know, how you move is kind of suspect. You went on Stan Banks Live. Somebody else pointed this out to me and was bashing Joe from Heart and Hustle Printing. I'm not too sure how that is or how that worked. But we're all a community. We all work together. We all see the same things, man. I'm not too sure what happened with that. Like I said, I don't get into nobody's beefs, nobody's quarrels, no none of that. But I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm not the only person that's the squad. I'm a squad constituent just like everybody else. They may call me El Presidente because I'm constantly on camera and I put a lot into the group. But it's ultimately comprised of a bunch of us creators total together. Let me see. So what do? I press this. Top chat. Some messages such as potential spam may not be visible live. All messages are visible. We want that. Okay, so I don't know if y'all having this trouble, but when I play back my live, sometimes I can see the comments and then sometimes I can't. Like on the last live that I did, I think I was able to see the comments. Then I went back and watched another Talk to Me, and the comments had just disappeared on me. I don't know where they went. Ciao. I was watching Best Uni last night, and she did something else new. So let me hit y'all on game. I'll be trying to think of ideas and stuff to make videos with. I just want to make a book every day. So yesterday, it was the lampshade. She went to Dollar Tree and cleaned on up. She converted one thing or several things into one thing. She did a custom lampshade. I ain't gonna leak too much of the video. Y'all gotta go on there and watch it. As I did share it to my post stories, and I shared it in the I think I shared it on my Facebook. I'm not sure if I shared it in the squad, but I'm pretty sure I shared it there and on my post here for YouTube. The knowledge, the tips, the tricks, the skills she has acquired. New York sellers. New York's best seller, I'm telling you. Best Uni. Watch. They're going to get a hold of that and be like, oh my God, I didn't know you could do this and that. And like you said, it'd be other people. I mean, but they stuff don't come across my page. Your stuff do. And they don't be doing it in the way that you do it. So, man, shouts out to you and your creative genius. I I need to get a taller tripod so I gotta stay hunched over this whole time. Alright, so send. Alright. It's like right now my stuff's not, it's popping up but it's leaving. I might have to be in a certain mode for that to happen. Y'all hit the thumbs up button. Please engage with me. Engage with your boy. I'm here. Talk to me. What y'all want to know? Y'all got any questions? Y'all check out that new video I dropped this morning. I got a 2 and a 3 today. I was in stalls for all of 2 hours and I made 3 videos. I look tired as heck in those videos, but I did it. I was not leaving without content. I look rough too. I know I look rough in the video, but it's content. It is what it is, you know? And opportunities like that don't just happen. So I had to seize on that opportunity. Wasn't rescheduling, wasn't doing none of that. Went right to it, got through it, kept recording. You need a bigger press? Me too. I was just talking about that. Right now I got the 16 by 20 auto open. And I got the 16 by 20 behind me with where you can switch the platens. So I could put a 24 inch on there. Or I could put something else on there. I forgot. I don't know. I haven't worked with it that much. But that's a Endura press. But after working with that stalls yesterday, I don't even feel like I need another press with that daggone Hoover press. That Hoover press was so sound. It was so sturdy. You know when you get something and you know it's worth working. Let me see what's good. Press for all over shirts. If you're going to do it all over, I'm going to be honest with you, man. Because I don't towel. I don't do the little block images and cut them in to make them. It's too much work for me. But you're going to need you a 40 by 40. 7 in the chat. Hit that like button. Yes. Y'all, please hit that like button. That 40 by 40 is really going to take care of that all over print. And plus you only got, so if naturally you got a 40 by 40 heat press, you definitely going to need a 44 inch Epson sublimation printer. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do it with a Workforce 720 because that's what I have. People have asked me to do all over shirts. I just don't do them. I'm not about to towel no pieces of sublimation paper together. But I can give you a big print now. I could do one big 11 by 17 or 13 by 19 on your shirt on the front and the back. But as far as like an all over, I did that one time with vinyl. I haven't done it with any sublimation. Something I can affect or perfect. I don't know what you was typing there. You can do it with a 16 by 20. I got a 44 inch last night for $400. That's a steal, man. See, that's why I've been looking on Facebook Marketplaces and Craigslist and all these other places, but I haven't came across one. I'm in Ohio, so I'm not sure if they just don't recycle around here. Anthony has said I buy everything brand new. That's not true. If I find one, a 44 inch for about $400 or $500, I'm gonna copy it. Afford. Yeah. So with that, man. To be honest with you, I wouldn't even know where to go, other than to tell you to just, do your due diligence, get on that internet, and just start browsing and looking around. Now, one thing I can tell you is that it's a lot cheaper to go. I'm about to go to the store. I will keep you. Okay, I appreciate you. It's an honor to even have you here. Trust me. What's up, James Patton? But what I was saying is, you can go overseas and get you like a big old crazy press. Probably like 2,000. That's on the lower end, trust me. Because those big old presses is like 8,000 to 10,000 to 15,000. So if you do go with an overseas press, you gotta wait however long it takes for them to send it here, right? Then once they get here, it better not break down. You know why? Because you got this from overseas, so it could be one little bolt that they make that's foreign, that's a millimeter off from any of the bolts that we got here in the U.S. And you didn't already purchase this press, and now you need that bolt to make this thing work. And you can't get that bolt because it's overseas. That's the headache you're gonna run into. I mean, risk versus reward. And I've seen a couple people come up, just like you did with the 44 inch printer. There's folks out here with these big old heat presses that don't want them no more. It's just taking the time, searching and finding it. Now, every time I get on, like I say, a Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist, I don't be finding nothing worth buying. One time, I found the Cameo 4s, the black one like I got. It wanted $25. I was geeked. I'm like, oh yeah, they don't know what they got. I'm about to go ahead and cop this. I was gonna even tip them a little bit extra because they didn't know what they had. So I'm like, I get on a Facebook chat with them live. I'm like, can y'all please put me in film with the Cameo so I can see how the Cameo what's wrong with it. She's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. So she flips her camera around and I'm looking at the Cameo, and the slide out part that covers the actual cutting mechanism was broke. And it wasn't regularly broke, like the whole thing was like pushed back through the back. So I'm like, you can set up alerts for when it searches. I could do that. I'm gonna have to try that out. But I'm looking at the Cameo and I'm like, this looks like there's probably $25 of parts here, not a working machine anymore. She was like, no, her husband got mad, whatever. He tried to catch it because it was about to fall off the table, and somehow he pushed it back, and it pushed the whole mechanism back, the sliding drawer back. But it looked like it was just done for on the inside. Like the blade was crooked. How do you have that metal bar in there crooked like that? So I felt she was really just trying to get rid of her piece of junk, because that's what it was. Even though it was a brand new Cameo 4, you just gotta be leery. So unless I'm traveling to that house to make that payment and seeing that thing work for real, then it is what it is. Y'all gotta be hip to that. Like, so I'm guessing for the $400 44-inch press or printer, it was probably used, right? And is it an Epson printer? Trust me, I'll be on there every day about to get a Geonite DK20 for $400. That's a steal too. I heard you gotta have like 15 people to lift that heavy thing. It's like the Apparel press. Some of them presses is heavy. I hate moving it from place to place. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get on the marketplace tonight, right after I get off, and just browse around and see what I can find. Which is better, Cameo 4, 15-inch, or sub printer starting out in the t-shirt game? Go with what you can afford, man. I don't like to steer people in the direction of what works for me, because what worked for me might not work for you. So when I essentially started, I got the Heat Press package bundle, Heat Press Nation bundle. Came with a Cameo, it came with the little starter press, it came with some vinyls and some Oracle vinyls. And that's how I really got started. And a little cheap printer, a little like $25 printer it came with. So it's just really about, it's so many different ways to customize your apparel. If you're doing it solely for sublimation, and you might not need to go out and grab a whole bunch of vinyl or a vinyl cutter, but eventually you're going to need that vinyl cutter, because some t-shirts require like a little bit of vinyl with a sublimation picture. If I allowed, you're not lying, my DC press was a 2-man. Yeah, that stuff is heavy. That Enduro press is heavy. I lifted it one day like I was He-Man. It's been sitting there ever since. I'm not lying to you. So now when I go to move it again, I'm asking people from the store to help me put it in the back of my truck. And when I transport to wherever it's going, until I sell it, because I'm getting ready to get rid of it. I'm trying to get rid of that press so I can invest in maybe a new Stalls or maybe the new Auto 16x20 so I can do some press reviews. I really want to do some press reviews. I'm even willing to start at the $200 press review off of Amazon, because I see so many people with the fancier studio presses, and I'm like, dang, shoot, they in here knocking them out. Then my homeboy Stan made the comment, you use a press so much you break it. I must have broke the Heat Press Nation press, that's for sure. Chopping it up. I gotta get this on here. Please hit that thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that I am engaging with the audience and the audience is engaging with me. And I took a little hiatus. I haven't been on YouTube Live for a while, but hey, yo, y'all know in the squad we got Saturday Night Live tomorrow, and we will be featuring the lovely Miss Gina Gill, LLC. Just say the word. She's gonna be with us tomorrow on that live. So y'all make sure to tap in, chime in. Live start at 10 p.m. That's Ohio time. I'm not sure what time y'all are around the world. So 10 p.m. Ohio time. Or Eastern time, I should say. And I hate saying the other coast because I'll be butchering it. I tell you it's 2 o'clock. Y'all be salty as heck at me. So I'm like, where the live at? All right. Stalls are nice, but they use a lot of power. That they do. But you know one thing about stalls? Despite the fact that they use a lot of power, if that press anything goes wrong with it, they automatically replace it. Prime example. I'm always gonna refer to this, y'all, so get used to it. My Heat Press Nation 15x15 auto slide out went out the day after the warranty. It was like a little timer in there, and it was like bing. As soon as that little timer hit, my stuff just stopped working completely. I forget it I never forget it because I was starting sublimation at the time, and y'all, I was salty. I love that press. I love that 15x15 slide out. I had made so much money off of it. I got used to how it worked. It was just wonderful. But the customer service just wasn't on that same level of wonderfulness. So I ended up going to Sign Warehouse. But before I got to Sign Warehouse, when I had bought a 16x20 Black Series Auto Open. So this thing was on back order. That's how I still ended up with another Heat Press Nation press. Then I ended up buying a press for my dad, but I got that one from Sign Warehouse, which they don't even make the model anymore. And my brother took that press. So I guess it's safe to say I'm down to 3. I had 5, but I'm down to 3. And the other one I sold. So stalls, yes, most definitely. Cadillac money, Cadillac wattage, all of that. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to have to worry about my press. And those presses are well built. Y'all, when I say well built, I came back to this press like this is flimsy compared to the press that I just did that review on this morning. If y'all watched my video. It's just there's certain levels to it. And those presses are heavy as heck too. The stand was nice. You get more bang for your buck with the Geo Knight for real. I've never used a Geo Knight. And that was my first time using a stall, so I don't really have nothing to say about a Geo Knight, other than I know that they're heavy as all get out. I would like to use a Geo Knight. I would like to do a review over a Geo Knight. I don't even know who Geo Knight is though. That was I know who Stalls is. Stalls is like the first thing I seen when I first came into the industry. And then I seen one video with Stan Banks using a Geo Knight. And he was talking about how heavy it was. That's how I got to know how heavy it was while watching that video. But something had broke on the press or whatever, and he had to get it replaced, which was no problem. But I don't really see a lot of advertisement for Geo Knights. And it's probably Cadillac money too. That's what I'm saying. The ones that's been out for a while like that. So, in your opinion, who's cheaper? Geo Knight or Stalls? Or are they about the same? Cadillac prices. I'm gonna look up in 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to weed real quick. Get this grizzly done. It's a good thing to come back to orders. Let me see. Where's my comments? There go my phone. Okay. Same thing with the market. They held out. of them stalls. But if you look into it to get more info, okay, good suggestion. Stalls ain't out of presses. I don't think. Not the way they advertise them. Now they got that. They got the press that's called the A to Z that looks like the Geonite. Geonite's a little bit cheaper. You get some of the features. All right, so on the Geonite, they got a touch screen. Y'all please hit that like button. It lets YouTube know I'm engaging with y'all. Y'all engaging with me. I want that Racoma. Have you seen any of the Racoma machines? The Racoma got a hat press with a digital touch out, a digital readout, and you can touch and adjust the temperatures. It tells you how many presses. It tells you how to calibrate the machine, all types of stuff. That I can't think of the name of it. I know it's a Racoma hat press. Then they also got a 16 by 20 that looks pretty well built. I would definitely love to do some reviews over that. Then later on, I would like to do a review over their embroidery machines, as embroidery is the next way to go for me. So maybe I'll hit up Geonite and see what's up with them. Maybe do a little hollering at them, try to get into their studios or see if they need some type of review. A lot of these people, a lot of these companies don't like to give up their presses though for review. I don't know if it's just because I'm too small. I'm not as big of a YouTuber as some of the other people. But I do a decent press review now. I'm going to be brutally honest, but I'm going to do a good press review for you. No touchscreen, but you can start off with a cheaper one and upgrade the parts if you want. Also, they got upgradable parts. That's nice to know. Didn't know that. Yeah, I'm going to have to check them out, James. I really haven't got to be honest with you, I've never looked at a Geonite, ever. Not once. I'm looking at all these other presses, but never a Geonite. And I'm a little bit biased. Let me tell you why. I'm a clamshell guy. I don't like the swing away presses at all. Like, at all. I don't like them. I don't like the motion. I don't like how you have to have enough room for that thing to swing all the way around. I don't like that. Now, a good clamshell do me. See how I'm sitting on this shelf right here? Perfect. It's taking up just enough space. It ain't doing too much. I ain't got to worry about that whole swing out and bring it back in. That I really don't like. To each their own now. I'm pretty sure somebody will argue with me that the clamshell is not that good of a press. It doesn't have even heat. Or just it doesn't distribute even heat. Things of that nature. Because that I can say honestly about the swing away press. So when you swing that platen back and you swing it back, it's that pressure is even all the way across the board, y'all. Whereas a clamshell is hit or miss. So you may have a hot spot or a cold spot somewhere depending on how you got your press. The only thing that solves is that tell you they have 20 amp circuit. They have a clamshell with a lot of space to work with. Yeah. But it's sturdy too. Like, I can't even describe to you in words the sturdiness of it, if that makes sense. Like, this is sturdy. This is, well, I would consider this well built. But to go up against this, against that stalls, that was like, you know what I'm saying? It was tight. It was real tight. And then it was the smoothing. The closing mechanism was smooth. The way that it opened with like, I'm here You know what I'm saying? It was like pop. It opened up like it was supposed to. Plus, it has a pressure readout that's digitally inside the monitor, so I don't have to worry about where my pressure is at. That's where when you get into these cheaper presses, they don't tell you the exact pressure. And sure, you can gauge it by tightening it all the way down with a piece of paper to judge where your pressure is at. But why do that when you can have a readout that does it for you? And once again, like I said, those are lifetime machines. Something go wrong with it, you hit as long as you got your stuff registered. You call them, they're gonna get you together. I'm pretty sure that's probably how GL90 is too. But not everywhere is gonna get you together. It took a whole rant from me on somebody else's page to get somebody else's stuff fixed, and they still ain't fixed my stuff from Heat Press Nation. I know what you mean. You get what you pay for. That's so true. Get what you pay for. That's the best statement out there, you know. But in order to keep growing, you know, a lot of folks tell you need to get you a press that's reliable. So I've heard people bash Amazon presses, then I heard people speak greatly of Amazon presses. I heard people's Amazon press going on in 6 months, then I heard other people's Amazon presses lasting for 3 years. So I guess it's all on how you use it. But I could tell y'all, I was using that slide out every night, knocking out customs, whether I had a sale or not. I was doing something with that daggone machine. So I worked it so much, I broke it. That's how much work your boy was putting in. And then with some strong, long nights in the basement, man, to be where I'm at now. I thank God. Thank you, Jesus. You know, from me progressing, especially with all the businesses closing due to coronavirus and all other types of illnesses that's going on. I saw a video from Geo Knight and dudes say that still support their heat presses that are 20 years old. That's amazing. It's even more reason why I gotta look into a Geo Knight. See, you bringing me into new things I never knew about Geo Knight, other than the name. That's what sold you. Yeah, 20 years down the road, that would sell me too. Shoot. You never know how something gonna perform 20 years from now, unless it's 20 years from now. Now I did see I seen a back to stalls. I seen the stalls press from like it had to be from the 80s. I don't know when the daggone press came out, but it looked old. It's old and rickety. It looked toe up, but that press is still pumping out shirts right now. 2021. That mug's still working. Now the digital features on it ain't working, and they've had to come up with a way to figure out how to actually work the machine, but they still got that machine up and running. And that thing gotta be like, I'm telling you, that it had to come out in like the 80s. I don't think that press was no time before the 80s. Old machine. It's from a press shop around here. The black one? No, it wasn't black. It was silver, but it was corroded. It had like it looked like somebody let it sit in the rain or something. And it was actually like their new model, but it wasn't their new model. If that makes sense, it was like the model before the new model. Like I said, they still got that thing running, still making money off of it. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's gonna last a lifetime. So far, so good on this press. I ain't really got too many complaints about it. Every once in a while, something pops off of it, though. I have to put it back on there. And what I mean by that, it's like a knob or something will come off, or that top bolt. So when you adjust your pressure and the thing, this auto open works, it unlooses that top bolt up there. You have to try to figure it out, like what's going on. I remember I was recording a video and it actually fell off, and I thought I had lost it. Here it was sitting on the press the whole time. I didn't see it until I went back and edited my video and seen it, that little piece. was sitting at the top of the press, like where the arm actually goes down. With the old phone booth. Lord. I'll be trying to touch y'all for this comment section. Okay. I seen one with phone booth keys on Facebook Marketplace and dude won 1,200 for it to be 15 years old. Yeah. With good reason. It's season. It's still running. The sucky part is you pay that $1,200, you get it and you work it for a couple of days, and then all of a sudden the part that went out. But if I'm gonna pay $1,200, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a new one. Just to save the headache. The hassle, you know. Now we are saying that they're well built and all of that, but I don't want to buy somebody else's problem. He won $1,200 for it and it works for him perfectly. But like I said, you get it. You didn't spend that $1,200 on it. You could just went and got a brand new one with customer service and all of that. I'd be kind of leery of that. That's another thing, scammers on Facebook. It's just like, do you want to spend less money and get it and possibly get something that don't work? Or do you just want to save the money up and get something new so you don't have that hassle or that headache? So no comments. Did y'all ever say what y'all working on? What y'all working on? Don't be shy. Let me know what you getting into. Making twill patches. What? Mike, me and Joe from Heart and Hustle are cool. I'm affiliated with his store. Not sure you got that rumor. Hey, Frankie, if I ever say something to you, it's not a rumor. It's facts. I wouldn't just say it to just say it. I don't make up rumors about people at all. Anybody that know me, if you know me through this camera, you know I'm going to tell you the truth. Good, bad, or ugly. And it's not a rumor. You said that Joe did something to you, which I find hard to believe. And like I said, we're all connected. So we all seen the same message. So, yeah, you might be cool with him. Who is that? Oh. But
you were like, what the hell?
I was about to say, who the hell is that?
Don't let nobody please say yes. They can send me over to the batting cages.
Oh yeah? That'll be fun for him.
Well, now that we're not doing basketball, and I'm getting ready to
out.
I'm getting ready, I think I'm gonna go after this coach. Basketball coach.
Yeah.
And get in his grip. He bombshell dreams, very sexy bombshell. Bombshell's what they were asking about, I think.
You came right on in and crept over. I'm like, who the hell, where is he at? Where did he go?
He just because of him allowing the kids to talk the way they do. I've talked to a few black parents and they're all like, we'd never let our kids say the N-word like that on a basketball court and stuff like that.
Wait, they was doing on a basketball court?
Oh yeah, he calls to the one kid calls to me. He's like nigga all the time to him. And the other kids calls them assholes and stuff. Not the coach, other kids, but he allows it.
That ain't cool.
And like Travis, Travis agrees with me.
That shit ain't cool.
Travis is like, we got to teach our young black men, our young black boys, different. That they're better than that. That's not a word they use.
Right.
And so I'm out there. I'm gonna take it further. And if she doesn't respond to it, I'm gonna take it to the newspaper. I'm getting this guy's ass.
Yeah.
When I said something before, when I was talking to one of the parents, they went back and told him, he was like, when you try to cause problems, blah 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 blah, something. I'm a bigger deal. Hashtag I'm a bigger deal than you think I am, or some shit like that.
Wow.
So it just keeps festering in me. Like I try to let it go, and then I think about it.
Yeah.
And it builds up. And it's like, you know what? You're gonna find out how big of a deal Tim Gross is, because I'm gonna have it where you can't coach around kids. I mean, I will push this issue all the way to the newspaper. I'm like borderline trying to figure out if that's what I want to do or not. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
My fault, y'all. That was my business partner, and as you heard, some discrepancies. But back to Frankie. What's up, Eric? I see you came in here. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. So I'll try to address the situation in one day, and I'm gonna address it just one last time. If you on here, if you ain't on here, if you on here, just hear me out. We don't see eye to eye like you said the other day in the comment section. So I still engage with you on YouTube, and I engage with you on other platforms. Now, the other platforms to where you could derail or dismantle what I got going on because of how you feel a certain way, I'm not going to allow that to happen. I got 10 kids to feed. That's my first priority. Second of all, man, you just switched your name up like 5 times. People don't do that. That was weird. Third thing is you talking behind people's back. And you can't say what you got to say to their face. Don't say it at all. Because like I said, it's the internet. So this video that I'm recording right now, I'll probably get back to 100,000 people. I don't care. What I'm saying is the truth. I didn't make up no rumors. I didn't hear no rumors. What I seen was all facts. And if you want me to, I could display them so you can see that it's all facts. I didn't want to do that, but we're not friends on Facebook to where I could just message you anymore. You went off on me that one night talking crazy. And then I'm not about to deal with somebody off the internet. I don't deal with that. I don't have it. That's not how I work. If we got a problem, we got to see face to face so we can figure this problem out. I'm not going to argue with somebody 100,000 miles away. That's just something I don't do. And you should know that. You've been around me long enough. You should know how I already move, how I operate. So it's not a rumor. But if you want me to post it, I'll post it. So you can see what the fuck I'm talking about. I will put it up there so you can see like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Now, as far as you and Joe, like I said, I don't get into y'all. I don't care about what it is that y'all do or you don't have. What's a red flag to me is like, okay, so you talking about this guy over here on this platform and somebody else. You could possibly be doing the same thing about me. And it just ain't got wind or I just haven't heard about it. And I don't do that. I don't do that. That's what we call that. I call that pillow talking. And you can't say what it is. The problem is directly to the person's face. You might as well not say it at all. But putting it in group chats and putting it on posts, you got to watch doing that because people are screenshotting you and they are taking pictures of what you're saying and they are reposting it back on the internet. Just in case you ain't seen one yet. So I'm gonna make it my priority that you see one tonight that you've already commented on somebody else's post. And then you go from there. You tell me where that's not right or that's not wrong. That's something I wouldn't do. If I had a problem, like I said, with someone, I would directly get at that person. I don't deal with confrontation too well. V-Day glasses, okay. He sent you the wrong stuff and y'all may have talked about it, but why would you go on somebody else's channel and say something about it though? That's my whole thing. Like if y'all made amends and he fixed whatever problem it was that y'all had, why would you go somewhere else and say something about it? Grizzly by nature going out. Let me switch this auto timer. It's a little bit too hot. Let's go down a little bit more with it. My fault, I ain't talking. I'm trying to press this first Grizzly by nature up. These shirts has been supposed to been out. Who loves super color? I know I do. I just ordered from them to have turn around and place a whole nother order. No, I ain't saying that you didn't or that you wasn't supposed to, but you went on somebody else's page. Listen to what I'm saying, Frankie. You went on somebody else's page and talked about a problem that you have with somebody else. That's pillow talking. Even if y'all talked it out, look, you and Hard Hustle Printer talked it out. You just said that, right? So why not keep that in between you and Hard Hustle Printing? Why would you go on a whole nother platform and speak on it? I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I don't know. That's bad for business, man. If I'm in here working with you and we got a problem, like for instance, the last year, whatever year it was when I was giving away the, what the fuck was I giving away? ECONOTRANSFERs. Remember I got all that ECONOTRANSFERs in the basement. You want some of that ECONOTRANSFERs. Then you commented to me and you was like, Mike, this ain't cutting like you say it cut. It ain't working how you say it worked. You didn't say it in that type of tone, but that's what I got from the message I read from you. You was like, I don't like this stuff, whatever, blase, blase. I didn't make it my personal business to go on Econo's page and say, hey, yo, Frankie couldn't get this shit to cut right. What's up with that? You see where I'm going with it? I directly messaged you back and I said, well, maybe your cut settings are wrong. And you was like, my cut settings are right. And then you had like this whole extra complicated barbed wire design. Now you know I'm telling the truth. I'm not saying no shit that I just made up. You had a complicated design with barbed wire and you was trying to cut out, I think, puff vinyl, or it might have been brick. I don't know what it was, and you couldn't get it to cut out right. I suggested what to do. You said it wasn't my cut settings, and it was like you almost threw a tantrum then. So at that point, I let that be. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could have just been like, oh, this man talking crazy. But that ain't even what did it. What did it is we was talking, me and you had a conversation about something. I can't remember what it was. And like I said, I saved all the text messages because one thing for sure, it was glitter. Okay, it might have been glitter. I didn't know exactly what it was. But bro, you was doing barbed wire with glitter. That to the two don't even sound technically right together. I can't cut out no barbed wire with no damn glitter. Everybody know how impossible it is to weed glitter. Like that part. That's all I'm going on about it, bro. It's not no rant. I don't want you to feel no type of way. I ain't trying to make nobody feel no type of way at the end of the day. But I'm saying the stuff that you're putting out there in the air is circulating. People are screenshotting it and it's getting floated around. And you don't know about it, so you know about it now. So watch comment on people's posts about other people because people are taking that and bruh, it's bad for business, man. Yes, y'all, I do the overkill press still to this day. I'm gonna press once, I'm gonna press twice. It's just in my nature, I got to do it. But I might hit this one with some white. This is the black on the red on black colorway. I don't know why my camera ain't picking that up. Grizzly by nature. Go ahead and get you one today. Go playing with yourself. It's gonna come with a sticker. Some of these homemade stickers that I done made. It's gonna be all over the packaging. You know, red with the red. Throw that right on in there. This is going to, where's this going to? Charlotte, North Carolina, y'all. He ordered these Kobe socks and a hoodie. So I had to hook them up. And his favorite colors is red and black. Now I gotta make a neck tag. I'm about to get some neck tags from Top Transfers or somewhere. Shoot, I might hit Anthony Alexander up. Y'all check out my homeboy Anthony Alexander. He be dropping tips, knowledge, all of that. Everything. You hit him on Facebook. He also sells a whole bunch of shirts. He got a bunch of shirts. What's the turnaround time when you order for Super Color? Well, for me, it's been 3 days. But occasionally it takes 5 days. What you do is you submit your artwork. They get your artwork, they make a proof of it, then they send it back. You got to accept it. It's all contingent on when you accept that artwork, how fast you'll get it back. So I sent it last night at like 12:30 a.m. This morning when I got up at 8, it was already in my mailbox, the proof. So I just approved it and sent it back. And it was like, we'll have it out to you in 3 days. And it's been like that every time. They haven't let the ball drop yet. And then they always give you extra transfers on top of that. Y'all think Styles got that sublimation on lock. He got the apparel that you need on lock. He can tell you the best stuff to press on. I mean, Jay Styles is what's up, you know. But let me show y'all some of the Super Color transfers I got from last time. So I did like, I picked up a couple AAU teams around here, which is a traveling baseball, basketball, and football team. But I got 3 of their teams. So right here, I sent this artwork to them, y'all. And this how crispy it came back. Look at that. Look at the detail in that. What? That is mad detail for a transfer. Then they got the sub blockers so it doesn't die, migrate through the front, like whatever color the shirt is won't come through the front. And then they got this on the back of it. Now I've seen a couple people go in that stand talking about this is the best product. To me, it is the best product. It's the best product over anything else that I've seen. Now, direct to film, that's a whole different animal. So I'm about to order some samples. I just recently got in contact with this guy, Fat Something, DTF Prints. His sample pack is like $20. So I'm going to go compare his DTF versus these. But I'm in love with these. Now, one downfall to Super Color, and it's not a downfall. It's your pressure. That pressure got to be on extra grip. Trust me. When I say it got to be on firm. If you got an auto open, when that auto open, it should be like, bling, it should spring right on up. If it ain't, your pressure is off. But you apply enough pressure, and you give it that little 15 seconds. But see, I'm an overkill press guy. So I'm going to press it once. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to press it again just because I'm going to do it. I don't care what it is. I'm going to press. Yeah, DTF Kingdom is one of them. There's another one, though. DTF Fat Guy or DTF Fat Boy. Something like that. I don't know. Some black guy on Instagram I seen yesterday. And he got a whole bunch of different DTF prints. But one DTF machine is like $3,000 to $10,000. So that's what I'll be doing. I sell prints too. I'm wondering if that pressure has to be evenly applied though. These right here was made for pressure presses. So you know those pneumatic presses? The ones that have the automatic arm that go down and then come back up by itself? That's what essentially this stuff was made for. We just found a way, or actually Stan found a way to where we could press it if we just had the right amount of pressure on our clamshell presses, which it has to be firm. I wouldn't even say medium to firm. I'm going to just say firm. But the results, when I tell you the results, y'all, the results is ridiculous. I actually got a video over these exact ones when I did the coach's jackets. A Super Color print, or how to correctly press Super Color. And I show some mistakes that people have commonly with these, which is not enough pressure or not pressing long enough. But like I said, they say you can press it one time, but me, you might as well call me Captain Overkill, because I press everything 3 to 4 times. I don't care if it's vinyl, I don't care if it's a transfer. Now sublimation I only press once, because that's a one-time press. Either you got it or you don't. You're gonna know once you look at that piece of paper. But with these transfers, y'all, like this, I'm pressing twice. It's almost like it's embedded in my brain to press twice. But they give you hex a hell of a lot of. Look, this was from a job, y'all. Look how many I still got. I got enough to do probably like another 20 shirts right here. I got this size, and I got. Actually, this was from like the beginning of 2020 right here, this order. And they gave me, this was 31 pieces. I think they gave me 50 in total because I had to count. And I'm like, why did they give me so many? But I got them. Got some more right here. So yeah, your boy been tapping in on the super color. And I just got this again, this spike, but it has an Ohio nail. And it's sort of like this big one, but it's different. Y'all gonna see. I actually got a whole nother order. And these people be buying New Balances and all that professional stuff. So this is how the team hit me. They get a hold of me, right? And they'll drop off a box like this. Y'all see that box? All right. So in there will be an invoice right here. It tells you the names, the sizes, whatever. We'll do blah, 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 blah. This is the invoice, or actually the detail sheet. But y'all, for they blanks, they use New Balance. Tell me the team ain't got no money. They use New Balance, they use Nike, and a lot of this stuff is sponsored. But one of these is $70 without my print on it. One of these is $70. And this is just the top. So this is a Knit Train JKT. Let me see. NewBalance.com. I don't know. But this is 12 players jackets and 6 coaches jackets. Which like I just told you, I got 3 teams. I did the one team, then 3 more teams came back to me once they seen the quality of Super Color. So salute to Super Color because they bringing me more coin at the end of the day. And I don't think there's a transfer company out there that's quite like them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different. There is a lot of different transfer companies out there. Top Transfers, 615 Transfers, Heat Source Transfers, and I like Heat Source. Heat Transfer Source. If y'all do get a chance, go get in their inbox and ask for a sample. They sent me some sublimation prints. You know, a lot of transfer companies don't sell sublimation prints unless you buy like an all-over piece or something like that. They sent me some sublimation prints that was wonderful. And I actually still got that shirt right here. I'm just talking and talking and talking like I ain't got work to do. But this was from the Heat Transfer Source video. And look at that sublimation on there, y'all. Look at that. That was one of the little sample prints. And that ain't no Cosmos ink neither. That was like some other ink. My camera's a little bit off. It's not as clear as it can be, but here's what some of their transfers feel like. They have no filling to them actually. And they stretch. They're about the same to me as Super Color, but I haven't worked with them that much. They also sell heat presses as well. Here's another sublimation print down here. Look at that color, y'all. You see that? Vibrant color. And this is a gray shirt. This isn't white. This is gray. So when I seen how that came out, I was geeked. Like, I got a backup company if all else fail. And here goes some more of their transfers right here. And that's the website right there, my transfer source, if y'all can see it. Yeah, y'all go hit them up. Tell them Mike sent you. They actually got heat presses as well. A lot of these transfer companies got heat presses. Then my first stalls video did so well, they wanted me to come on out and shoot out there. I don't know if y'all remember this. This is from the first stalls video. Even where I had to mess up where I ripped the daggone patch off. It's supposed to be a cold peel. I wasn't paying attention to directions, y'all. I was in the haste. Well, actually, I was, because I think I stopped to let it cool off while I was shouting out names. But Stall's got some nice stuff, y'all. Some really, really nice stuff. And I'm excited to see what they bring out next. Because I've seen a few things that they don't have out to the public. But yo, you know I hate to get up off of here. But I got work to do. I done reached that 1 hour talk to me. I'm try to do these every night except for tomorrow. Now, y'all know tomorrow's Saturday Night Live, and we are featuring Gina Gill. Just say the word, Gina Gill. She's been in the industry for a while, I think over 10 years or something like that. We're gonna find all that out tomorrow. Y'all tap in. The videos, the lives will be up on my channel or 12 Gone Apparel's channel. We try to upload the videos from the lives, at least snippets of it, 16 to 20 minutes, not the whole live. Hey, Frankie, I got love for you too, bruh. Ain't nothing but love coming from me. You know what I'm saying? I just want us all to grow, uplift, inspire, and be motivated at the end of the day. That's what we're here for. We got to get up, man. It's too many people already decapitating each other. So, with that being said, bro, ain't nothing but love for you. I just want you to be careful with what you say, man, because, like I said, some people done took a couple of your posts and you don't have it. So, of course, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. But I got a couple of them, and I am going to make it my business to share it to you tonight so you can see what everybody else is seeing. That live is going to be super lit. Yeah, bring y'all questions. If you don't got any questions, just bring a pen and a pencil, because every live is some information that you need to know about this custom apparel business. Whether it's what press you should be buying, which type of garments you should have, what type of vinyl you should be working with, or, you know, some of the companies you may want to reach out to. As we all know, a lot of these companies don't reach back out to us smaller YouTubers or influencers or crafters or whatever it is that you call yourself. Like, I don't like the term t-shirt decorator. Do not call me no damn t-shirt decorator. I'll be ready to punch you in your goddamn mouth. Now, pause, y'all. I don't cuss. But I don't like t-shirt. Do not call me t-shirt decorator. That's like saying McDonald's worker to me. I'm at a point in my life where you can say I make custom apparel. If you can't think of nothing better than to say than that, just say custom apparel. You do custom apparel. Yeah, I do it. I got you. And then I got my own brand. If you would like some G Fit, holla at your boy. The prices right now are rather low, and you can get any color way that you want. But after I build my website, it'll be certain colorways, and I will not go and customize those colorways. There will be the top selling custom colorways, like the red on black that you just seen, the white on black, the black on black, the blue on black, and then I got my other newer one that I just dropped. Basically, I'm trying to think of the name, how to say it properly. It's my Grizzly brand. Time is money. And that's what it is, y'all. Essentially, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for sticking with me. I'll see you on the next one. Part 2 to Stalls video should be dropping next week sometime. I think I'm going to drop a newer video in between those Stalls videos. But yeah, you know what it is. I'm out.